What's up YouTube, John here, back up in here with another video. Hope everyone is having another amazing day. As always, Happy New Year's. I'm gonna upload this hopefully on the New Year's Day, January 1st. It's New Year's Eve right now. What day is it? Literally 12:22. New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's if you guys are watching this on New Year's. If you guys are watching this another day, a year from now, 10 years from now, who fucking knows? I hope you're still having a beautiful, amazing day. I have a nice story time. It's been a while since I made a story time. Maybe it's been like maybe not 3 months, like a good month since I did a story time. I'm gonna be talking about my favorite story time. This is honestly my favorite story that I like telling everyone. Just starting to talk about it, I get happy. It's funny. It's a memory. It's a core memory. It's one of the things that makes me who I am right now, and it involves weed, which I fucking love. Because everything that I've done in my life so far, it involves weed, and it's been working out. It's been working out pretty good. This is gonna be the time that this is gonna be the time that I smoked out a fucking old head. I don't know if you want to call it. I don't even know what to title this video, what I'm gonna title it, but this has so many fucking titles that I can title it. But this is gonna be the time that I befriended an old person, smoked out an old person, fucking, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but let's get into this shit. Of course, it's not gonna be a video if we're not gonna be smoking on something. We got plug and plays. I just did a video on these. These are gas. I'm gonna keep every single one that I reviewed, because every single one that I reviewed was 10 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. They were pretty fucking gas. We're gonna be smoking on a strawberry champagne exotic hybrid. Let's fucking cheers. There's a few reasons why I love telling the story. Not only does it involve me, but it involves almost every single person that I interact with to this day now, which is pretty funny. I still remind them about this story, and we still get those memories, and we still joke about it. We still fucking, it's pretty nice to get those flourish of memories. This has a lot of backstory though, so let's get through the backstory, and let's get through the main points later on. This happened around maybe 4 years ago now. I'm only 20 years old. This happened around maybe sophomore year, which was like 15. I was like 15, 16. I think I was 16 years old. So I could say 4.5 years ago. I used to weigh like 250 pounds. Right now I weigh like 220, but I'm 6'3". I think back then I used to be like 6 foot only. So I did grow a little bit more, and I did weigh a little bit more back then. So I was a little bit bigger. The way I lost my weight was running like a motherfucker. I weighed actually 250 pounds, and that was my max that I weighed. I weighed 250 pounds at 6 foot. So I think I was obese, honestly. Every single day I would run 4.5 miles. I think it was maybe 5 miles. I ran a fucking lot. I ran like maybe 2 hours every single day, non-stop cardio for maybe 5 months. And throughout that time, I would always notice someone smoking that fucking gas. Every single time I would be halfway through my run, I would always get that whiff. You know, you get that whiff. Obviously, you start smelling that whiff of gas. I started smelling something. This was the first time that I noticed it. This was like maybe 3 months into my 5-month journey of losing 50 pounds. I lost 50 pounds in fucking 5 months. So if you're ever thinking that anything is possible, literally anything is possible. 3 months into my runs, I saw this old dude. Well, first I noticed the smell. And as I got closer, I noticed an old guy just literally sitting there smoking out of a pipe. Obviously, you can smell the weed, you know what it is, you realize what it is immediately. So I immediately realized what the fuck it was. But the first time I didn't really do anything. I just kept running. I slowed down and I smelled it. You know, I made myself obvious. I made myself known that I see you smoking that gas, sir. This was the first day that I noticed it. The second day I did the same thing, and I think the first week I did the same thing until I got the balls to fucking just finally go up to the dude and be like, hey bro, let me get a hit of that shit. I think I had a pen with me. I'm pretty sure I did have a pen with me so I could share with him. And I showed him my pen as I think I had it out. I was hitting it as I was approaching him, so you know, it can kind of get that good vibe already. I had it out with me. I said, hey, can I get that hit? I gave mine to him. He gave his to me. And we exchanged smoke. We were smoking for like 5 minutes, just talking, saying what's up. And then we fucking left. This was maybe like 2 weeks into my runs of seeing him. And this was on a Friday, I'm pretty sure, when I did this. So I didn't run on the weekends. I just chilled on the weekends. So the next time I saw him was on a Monday, and I did see him there. The same thing, the same routine. He was just chilling there, smoking out of a pipe. He's always smoking out of a pipe. That's the one thing I noticed. He was always smoking out of a pipe or he had a pen, which was like, what the fuck, bro? How do you know about pens? The second time I approached him, I also had my pen with him, and it just kept going like that, like a friendship would, like literally how a friendship would start. You start to know someone, you start to talk to them, you start sharing interests, you start sharing smoke, especially through weed. I feel like through weed you can meet anyone. I met so many girls, so many guys, so many old heads, so many types of people through literally interacting them with just weed, just offering them the hit, offering them the joint, offering them anything. It's pretty funny, it's pretty nice how you can just start a conversation, start a friendship, start a relationship off fucking weed. So if you guys are ever needing some game, ever needing some help, literally just take out a pen, be like, hey, you smoke? Trying to take a hit? That's literally how this friendship started. Not only this friendship, but so many other friendships, like I said, with guys, girls, old heads, dudes, women, everyone. Let me take a different hit though. Let me take a taste of this. Hopefully this is grape bait. It's King Louis. Fuck it, let's hit the King Louis. Cheers. I don't know how the next step or how the fucking next thing fell into this, or how this even fucking came upon, but we ended up actually going to his fucking house. He lived in like it was a pretty nice, moderate suburban house. I'm pretty sure he just asked me for some water, or this sounds so fucking cliche. I know it's gonna sound so weird, like some fucking, like some weird story I'm gonna say, but it's actually like I knew who I was. I was 6 foot tall, like I weighed almost 230 pounds at that point. He was like 5'8". He was like, if he tried to do something, like I could easily overpower him. And not only that, he was literally like 78 years old. So every time I tell these people this story, they always get that misconception that I got that something bad happened to me. Literally, if anything would have happened to me, I think I would have been the first person to do anything to the person, because I would have easily just fucking kicked that motherfucker over. I don't know, a lot of people always tell me like, bro, did he fucking rape you? Did he touch you? Did he fucking do anything? And I always look at them in the eyes. I'm always like, bro, you were literally with me every single time he hung out. I'm gonna get deeper into the story because this motherfucker ended up hanging out with my own friends. Let me just get deeper into the story. We ended up going to his house. We ended up being in his house, chilling in his house. I had my pen out with me. I was on edge the whole time. I was like, bro, if this dude does anything, I'm gonna just kill this dude. Like seriously, bro, if this dude does anything, I'm gonna just fucking swipe his leg and fucking get the fuck out of there. But it was pretty cool. We were in there just smoking, hotboxing his fucking house. Literally a $300,000 moderate suburban house. It was pretty nice. It was a white neighborhood. He also lived like right around the corner from me, so I was pretty okay with it. Nothing wrong with it. And not only that, like I said, it was in a white, rich neighborhood, so I don't think nothing would have happened. Nothing really crossed my mind, especially with the way we were interacting. It was as if we were just, I don't know, like I met someone on the street, a normal dude my age, and we ended up being friends just like that. I saw him one day, maybe this was like 2 months into what we usually do. Like I said, just smoking, hotboxing his fucking house, talking, just doing the normal shit, just doing pothead shit. I saw him and I offered him, but he didn't have no smoke this time. 2 months into always seeing each other, he always had smoke. He never always not had smoke. He always had some gas. He always had a stizzy pod. He always had some fucking Florical, Alien Labs. This dude was fucking stocked. I'm pretty sure he used his fucking government check, like that old people would check. I'm pretty sure he used all his money on fucking weed, but this time he had no smoke. But I was fucking nice. I had my credit card with me, I had my debit card with me, and I offered him. I was like, bro, let's just fucking hit the dispensary. I have my medical card, you have a car, let's just fucking go. But I am the one that offered and he's the one that I agreed, so we ended up going to the dispensary. Like I said, he's an old motherfucker, so if he would have done anything, I would have fucking just, bro, I think I would have just skirted the wheel or something. So I don't even think. Literally the day I met him, nothing crossed my mind that he was an old motherfucker that was gonna do something, that was gonna fucking commit a crime or anything. Literally nothing ran across my mind at all. And it's still, which is pretty cool, because a lot of people do give me that fucking weird ass vibe, whether it be an old dude, a young dude, a fucking old girl. It could literally be anyone giving me a weird vibe, but this person didn't give me a weird vibe throughout the whole entire time. We pulled up back to his house, we got inside, we were hotboxing it. At this point, I didn't even know he had a fucking mother that lived with him. I'm pretty sure she was at a nursing home, and this time she actually just came over. She was done being in that nursing home, and she's the one that came over to the house. out of fucking nowhere, we were just in the living room hotboxing his fucking house. Like literally, we were just hotboxing his house with pens, with weed. We would do whatever we want. It was pretty fucking cool. A lot of people don't believe me this too. A lot of people that I tell, they don't believe me this. But once they actually hung out with him, they saw him, and we were dabbing it in his fucking back car. They were like, holy shit, this is fucking reality. Out of nowhere, we heard the garage open. I'm pretty sure he knew what was going on, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is about to happen? Out of nowhere, bro, I see an old lady just walking into the hallway, and she looks at me. She's like, who's this? And Mark, I didn't even mention his fucking name. His name was Mark. I feel like I could mention his name because I don't know if he's, honestly, I don't know if he's still alive. I really don't know if he's still alive. I haven't talked to him in so long. It's been like a good year now. It's been a good year. The last time I talked to him, August 9th, 2019. It's been like a good year. I don't know if you want to call that a year. I don't know. It's been a while, so I don't know if he's still alive, or I'm not even trying to be funny or like fucked up, but I feel like I can say his name because he really did help me throughout my life, motivate me, inspire me to be who I am supposed to be. Not on some like fucking deep, weird shit, but he always stuck by me, always told me to do this, do that, do literally keep doing this. It was pretty nice. She tells me who I am, and Mark just stands up and introduces me, and they literally just have a normal conversation. Like, it's literally like I'm not even there. She goes into a room and she sets up something for him, tells me, I think he comes out and tells me I need to leave because she needs to sleep and the house can't be smelling like dank, because we were really hotboxing the fucking house. Literally the way we would see each other, like I wouldn't even like have his phone number. I wouldn't like call him. I wouldn't go to his door. The only ways I would see him, the only ways I would end up hanging out with him is if I would see him on my runs. I don't know where I'm even going with the story, but I'm gonna just go into like fucking details of like what he would do with us, what he would do with me, what the fuck we would like, what we would even talk about. Let's hit the fucking pen real quick. Let's hit a, hopefully this is a grape ape soda. Fuck, it's a Girl Scout cookies. Cheers. Actually, I'm gonna say something funny real quick. I remember one of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name, but one of my friends, he would tell me like, bro, you could easily just rob the fucking dude. And I would have those thoughts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fucking 17-year-old. I'm a fucking, you know, I get those thoughts. Obviously, I'm not a bad person, but I think anyone would get that thought that would run across their head. Even if they're not gonna fucking do it, they obviously just get that intrusive thought. They just get that thought that runs across their head. And I even thought to myself, I'm like, bro, I could easily just fucking, I could just rob this dude. I could just rob him for everything. But I'm a good person. I never actually let that get to my head. I never actually did anything. I never really gave a fuck. He was a really good person and I respected that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to fucking disrespect, rob a good person, especially if they're not doing anything, especially if they're fucking giving me good advice and helping me become a good person. It's pretty good. I don't know. I don't even think I have showed a picture of my boy yet. That's actually how I used to look, literally. Back in the day, I used to look ugly. I managed to weigh like 180 at one point. I was literally a skeleton. I looked like a skeleton. I was a stick. I don't know why I let that get to me. Like now I actually eat good. I go to the gym. I do a lot of background shit. I realize now that to look good, to fucking not look good, but to fucking literally like actually, you know what, you know what I mean, to be physically good and all that shit, you have to do a lot of background shit. You don't have to just, you can't just go to the gym, work out, do all this shit, do a bunch of cardio. You have to fucking eat the carbs, eat the protein. You have to do a lot of shit, a lot of background shit. And now I finally learned. But at this time, I didn't know that. And I did a lot of fucking stupid shit, like running and not eating. And this is how I looked. And this is how my boy looked, though. I don't know if you guys can fucking, I doubt you guys can see him. It'll be the thumbnail, though. But we're smoking a fat-ass joint in his fucking house. That's me in a Nike dry fit shirt, because like I said, every single time, the only times I would even see him was on my runs, and he would just be there chilling on a white, he looked like he was a golf player. He was literally just there smoking gas, crossing his legs, smoking that pipe like that. He was just looking to the sky, just thinking to himself. It's pretty funny, and I just came out of nowhere and I said what's up, and we ended up smoking fucking fat for a good like maybe a year. We would just hang out, smoke. He would meet my friends, we would dab it, we would fucking go to the dispensary. We would one time we actually went to the mountains, me and him, we actually just ended up going to the mountains. Like I said, a lot of people give me that fucking weird eye. They're like, bro, you literally went with an old dude to the mountains. But like I said, I could fucking easily overpower this motherfucker. I was like 6'2", I think, at that point. Like in a year, I managed to grow pretty fucking tall. It was pretty cool. I could easily just fucking, I don't know, I don't want to say kill, but I could literally just, I don't want to fucking say that, but you know, I could easily do something to this dude. Nothing ran across my head as I did anything with him, as I did a lot of these fucking crazy stunts with him, like smoking a fucking, but this joint was like the size of my hand. As we were going down too, we didn't even have chains, so this motherfucker almost killed both of us. As we were literally going downhill, and we ended up going into a little canal. Like our car, like, you know what I mean? There's like a little engraved canal. We ended up getting stuck in there, and it was like an hour, maybe 30 minutes. We had to wait till the snow ended up going away because it was just piling up on top of us. But thank God it stopped snowing, and we ended up just getting the fuck out of there. But we almost fucking died. I almost died with that motherfucker going downhill from a mountain. We didn't have no chains. We were stupid, but a lot of good fucking memories with him. I like to think he was like a young dude stuck inside a fucking old man's body, because a lot of the things he would say, a lot of the things he would talk about, a lot of the things he would fucking buy, he would literally say a lot of crazy shit. It's a lot of the shit that we would say as fucking young people, as I would say. He literally was a teenager, a fucking young adult in an old man's body, because everything he did, he smoked fat. Like, I handed him that big ass arm length joint, and he would just smoke that shit like it was nothing, and he would hand it to me. He would take shots with me. He would be that one down ass friend that you would always want to hang around with. Wish I had more fucking evidence or more fucking proof that I used to hang out with an old dude and smoke him out, and we used to fucking chill out and shit. But a lot of the stuff that I had was deleted. I don't know why. I even have 2 phones. I tried fucking searching up everything, even on the people that I used to talk to, even the girls that I used to talk to. I would send them photos and crazy shit that I used to do with them. My Snapchat got deleted. I deleted a lot of my socials, so everything can't even be found, the stuff that I did post. So a lot of the stuff is fucking permanently deleted, but this is the one photo that I did manage to find. Literally the only fucking photo. Even the phone number that I have him as, because I do have 2 phone numbers for him. He has 2 phones. I don't know why. One for the hose. Bro, this dude literally has 2 phones. That's funny. Let me see. Literally, this guy has 2 phones. I have him under 2 contacts. One for the hose and one for the business. This is the only photo, and I'm proud of it. Bro, hopefully this is the fucking Grape Ape. Finally, 20 minutes. I don't even know how long we've been into the story, into the video. But we finally have the Grape Ape soda. We tried almost 3 of them so far, but we finally have the Grape Ape soda. Cheers. Like I said, I actually don't know where this dude is. I actually don't even know if he's alive. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny or fucked up or trying to even, like, I don't even know why I would even say that. But I actually genuinely don't even know if he's still alive. But the last time I texted him was a year ago. I hope he's doing well. He really did change my life. Like, I really do look different from how I looked back then, judging by that photo. If you guys can see that photo pretty good. But not only that, mentally, physically, he did really help me, and I do bless him for that. But yeah, that's the story, I guess. A lot of the shit that we did was repetitive. Like, we smoked fat, we dabbed fat, we drank fat, we would hang out fat, we would do a lot of crazy shit. A lot of my friends would be there too to experience it. One time he even took us to dinner. It's kind of cool. He took us to this place called, I don't know what it was called, but it was downtown in my city. Literally took 5 of my friends. We dabbed it before. He paid for 5 of my homies, and he paid for me too. Literally paid. I'm pretty sure it was the government money, the government check. But he, like, still, the fact that he paid for us, it's pretty fucking thoughtful. It's pretty nice, and I thank him. Little shit like that he did, and I mentioned because I don't know, a lot of people are still gonna get that misconception that he was a fucking weirdo, that he did something that I'm only like trying to, like, I don't know, fucking mask it. But little shit like that he would do, and I don't know, little shit like that I do now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you guys are new. Comment down below if you guys found it fucking, I don't know what the fuck you guys would comment. Share the video around, help the algorithm, and I'll see you guys next time though. Peace.